All right, Shalom. Shalom. The real Hebrew Israelites coming in week out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon, which we know as America. But before we get started, we want to give all praises, glory, infinite honors unto
Yahweh Bahashem, Yahushai Bahashem, Mekahadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us his truth and rule well. And peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. All right. And as you can see, we back out here another Saturday. All right, another week to prophesy the downfall of this place. And as we can see, prophecy speaking. All right, the stage is practically set for Esau to go ahead and forward his new world order. Okay, his Nouveau Ordo Seclorum, man. Okay. Let's start with that,
This is Revelation chapter 13. Mind if I start at 13? This is Revelation 13 and 13. And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men.
Right, and that fire is talking about the first time he did it with the atomic bombs, man. All right, big man. All right, and what is it, fat man and little boy? You know, and what he did over there in Japan, man. You know, and the Lord put the spirit on these devils to create these type of bombs. All right, these nuclear bombs. All right, to bring forth their own destruction, man. Go ahead.
God. Verse 14. And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast.
Right, and he had power to do that in the sight of the beast, man. He deceived the whole world with these miracles because the earth, the people that was dwelling in that time, right, which was roughly, 50, maybe 70 years ago, you know, they never seen any kind of weapons like that, you know? So that made the whole earth get in line. Go ahead.
Saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live.
Right, and that wound, which was raised back up through the Roman Empire, all right? The revised Roman Empire, which we see today, you know? That's that wound that did live. Because it wasn't Daniel that said it was wounded to death.
I believe it was in Revelation 2.
But that wound that was wounded to death is raised back up, and which we see now. All right, the artifacts, the different ways that this society is built up, is Rome all over again. You know, you don't gotta get it. You know how you see the building set up. All right, the whole system, the democracy. All right, the schools and everything that was set up like back then is set up the same way now. All right, like
ultimately the biggest one involved is when you go into the Apocrypha. It says that Senate houses. Ancient Rome was set up with what? The governing, a Senate house. And these devils set up that same format, the same way, just about, man. All right? Only thing about it, they picked the Caesar, emperor, whatever, every year. They do it every 4 years, man. All right? And he gets reelected for another 4 years. Right? It's the same goddamn thing going on, man.
They had a consul and a proconsul, which is what? President, vice president.
Right. On top of that, they had what we know as parties, which they called back then the plebeians and the patricians, man. The Democrats and Republicans. Same thing's going on today. Right? And when them devils came over here, all right, them criminals, when they came over here, right along with Christopher Christopher Columbus, that came over here, after a while they started setting up what? That Senate house. And back then they called them the Whigs, man. That's why back then you watched old films from the 1800s on up to the 1900s. What did the judge? He sat on the bench and looked like he had curls in his head. Go back to the Whigs, man. Right? And it's no different. It's nothing different. It's nothing new under the sun. They're not really fighting against each other, man. Or for the people. They're for their own agenda. But go ahead, Doc.
Yeah, like the elder was saying, they're not really fighting against each other. You know, they make it seem like, oh, well, we want this for the people, we want that for the people. All right, but when the cameras go off and the doors close, they behind the scenes, smoking their cigars, going golf together. Yeah. All of their children's going to the same schools, man.
Yeah, I want to say this: the bulk of these politicians every year, straight in on the same page. The bulk of these lawyers, they all meet up at a gallop and commune with each other, network. Right along with these politicians. These politicians every year they go into a ball. They commemorate the birthday of what is his name?
Albert Pike.
Albert Pike, man. You can look at it. They do this shit. Every year the Illuminati has a ball with all them weird ass. Somebody put it up on their phone. Illuminati ball, all them weird faces and heads. They get down with each other, man. It's nothing new on the sun. Same thing was going on in Rome. All those weird ass gallops set up in the back, orgies and shit. 25, 30 niggas on the ground, just getting it on, man. Snaking it. All right? Yeah, blow up some of the pictures, you know? Shit goes on, man. There's some freaky shit going on here in Babylon, man. All right? And that's how the high elites get up. All right? And they drink blood, they eat motherfuckers, man. You know? And the list goes on and on and on. There's nothing new on this. The same thing was going on in Rome. You know? Go ahead, you got it.
Yeah, like that video you put in there, that was a couple of days ago this week, when it was going into how everything is Rome all over again. And we could see it, man. You know, you got your entertainment industry, all right, to keep these people blinded, keep them distracted. You know, the modern day gladiators back then is nothing but your NFL, the NBA, all right, the MLB, UFC,
MMA, boxing, you name it.
Yeah.
Even when you go into the Apocrypha, one of the main places they have the Olympics at is what? In Aspen. Yep. Right? You have the Winter Olympics and you have the Summer Olympics. All that was going on in the Maccabees, man. The same shit. You know? They were doing it back then in Athens, they do it today in Athens, man. Right? And the main gladiators were who? You Jakes. Now Esau had his mighty men, so-called. Let's not get it twisted, because Jake get carried away, man. That gotta be a Israelite. And that nigga, he had mighty men too. Then they had somewhat talent or whatever you want to call it. But the bulk of that too, that was Jake in there, man. Yeah, Jake fighting tigers and shit, man. Lions and shit. Same thing today. That's why he started commemorated. All the stadiums are set up in Rome. All right? If you can get that building, we always get it. Look at that building, man. Look at Washington, D.C. Yeah. All this, especially down here in New Orleans, all this, like on that yellow building, you see a lot of pine cones. That go back to Rome. All right? You see a lot of the eagles, or what we know them as phoenixes, man. It's a phoenix. Really, that bird that you see for the U.S. Postal Service, that's really technically not an eagle. That's a phoenix. That's them commemorating them coming out of that ancient what it is, the rebirth, man. The Renaissance. That's them. They believe that's them rising from the ashes, from their redemption of coming down from being in them caves, man. All right? Yeah.
Images of ancient
boxers. Get some. Jake need to understand what's going on, man.
This is from the book by Frank M. Snowden Jr., Blacks in Antiquity. And this is on page 77. You see an image. And this shows that Jake was all up in the Greek and the Roman empires. It says, terracotta statuettes of boxers, late Hellenistic, tightly curled hair, close to head, broad nose, thick lips. And it's in Catalog of the Terracottas in the Department of Greek and Roman Antiquities. And they got a sprinter. This is all just another image. A bronze jockey, Hellenistic. And it says, in light of our knowledge of Negroes in the ancient world as charioteers or grooms, it is reasonable to consider the boy as a black and white cross who adopted an occupation of his father. So you got a sprinter right there. Just all these, just image. This is all Hellenistic images, and what do they look like? Another Hellenistic terracotta of an athlete, perhaps a boxer. And of course his nose is knocked off. A juggler, Hey, we see them down on Bourbon Street.
I'm looking at the chapters here.
Okay. Yeah. You know that's in the Bible though, right?
Yeah, I know. I didn't know it.
Like case in point, go read Ezekiel the first chapter. It talks about the will within the will. It's talking about the chariots of God. That's the government of the world wants you to believe that those are so-called UFOs. But in the Bible, they're known as chariots of God, man. This is what the angels come in this realm and out of this realm in, man.
Ezekiel chapter 1.
The first chapter.
The seed of Hercules.
Ezekiel 1. Yeah, the first chapter. When it talks about the will within the will, it talks about the chariots, how they spin like this.
Soldiers.
Right? This is how the Lord will come back in a big ship, like if you watch Independence Day. Hold on, let that go by. Get it from Second Ezra 13 chapter. And get Revelations 1 and 7. Real quick, I'm about to give read put in your phone Revelations 1 and 7.
I got it.
Right.
I got Ezekiel. I just found Ezekiel. I'm slow, man.
Yeah, I got you.
All right.
Nephew,
1 and Revelations what?
1 and 7.
1 and 7.
Right.
Thank you.
And it tell you how every eye shall see him. He shall come in the clouds. Those clouds are similar to the chariot. Like you watch Independence Day?
No.
Well, if you go back and watch the movie Independence Day, you see that big ship. That's how the Lord can come back. The one that the world, and he called Jesus Christ, he's coming back in a very big ship. Now we can read something for you before the trolley comes.
Oh, that's okay. I'll look it up. Appreciate it.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you go ahead. I'll go back to what you was going.
And as the brother was going into, you know, with all of the boxers, right? All those jakes back then, they're back today, man. You know, you can grab that Revelation 12.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 13. And when the dragon saw that he was cast unto the earth, he persecuted the woman which brought forth the man-child.
Right, and that dragon, that's talking about Esau Edom, man. All right, that woman is related to Israel because according to Jeremiah, the Lord likened Israel to a comely, delicate woman, man.
6 and 2.
Verse 14. And to the woman were given 2 wings of a great eagle, that she might fly into the wilderness, into her place, where she nourished for a time, and times, and half a time from the face of the serpent.
That was 14.
Yeah. When you go into the scriptures, man, the eagle represents this devil, man. This Roman Empire, all right, going back to Second Esdras, Obadiah 1. The eagle represents Esau Edom, man. That's his symbol. That was his symbol in Greece, Rome, Britain. That's his symbol today, Germany. Yeah, and that symbol of the eagle was originally for us. Yeah, but as always, this devil takes any and everything from Jake and makes it his own, man. Right? Then you've seen a lot of times throughout, even with Adolf Hitler, you've seen the double-headed eagle, man, which symbolizes him, you know, and that goes into him trying to conquer the what we know is the known world, man. Right? Even when you go into Esau's military patches, man, his military patches to do what? He want to conquer the whole world. They got one with an octopus grabbing the whole world, and he's saying something in wrong in the Latin. So this is how this devil really communicate in Latin. Same thing when you go to court. You go to court between your lawyer and the other lawyer and the judge that sits on the bench. They're never gonna do nothing in the English. They're doing everything in the Latin, man. They're speaking over your head. All right? It's the same thing with the British Empire. They said the sun never sits on the British Empire. Meaning what? Everywhere you go, this belongs to us, the so-called white man. Right. That's going back to Habakkuk. They take their lands after their own name. No, that's Michael. They cover fields. Yeah.
Psalms 49. They name it wherever they go. They name it the lands after themselves.
Yeah. And the same thing I just brought to get into the video I put in there. This is one of the major cities in Rome, New Orleans, man. Everybody is in that rioting spirit. Get it down the street. drinking, partying, bullshitting, orgies, you name it, goes on here. You do more twerking than working. You supposed to be working and not twerking, but y'all do more twerking here, meaning bullshitting than any goddamn thing, man. Which is one of the poorest cities throughout Babylon. Here, Mississippi, and Alabama, man. All right, and then and like I said, just really, America or Louisiana was set up. We know it with Napoleonic laws, man. Which Louisiana was set up as a prison state. Same thing as they had.
That's the spirit. Right?
What
Got
happened?
somebody dressed like them days
Oh, there
and a
it goes.
pirate
Sorry.
next to
Okay,
him.
look, get it. I ain't even see them. Right there. This is a prison state, man. You know? But go ahead, huh? We're on the spirit is on. Basically, the comparisons from this Rome to the next Rome. This is Rome 2.0 right here.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon.
Right. And those 2 horns, it goes back into, like the elder was going into earlier, your plebeians and your patricians, all right? Which is your modern day what? Your Republicans and your Democrats. You know, they have 2 horns like a lamb, in which when you go into a lamb, it's not, you know, as rough, as rugged, all right, as a dragon, all right? But through his policies, all right, through the things that this devil sets up in his court systems, all right, he speaks like a dragon, man. You know?
Let him get it. Don't even worry about it. Keep talking.
He speaks like a dragon, all right? Through what? His policies, his democracies. Isaiah 10:1, you know? Because that's how he set everything up, through paper, all right? Because you know Jake don't read. Through what's the holiday season, you know? They go in, they sign all kind of legislation, documents, all right? Years ago. And what? They come and let it pass now, you know? Oh, we signed that ago, it was 2001, all right? We signed that, it was 2005, you know? That's how this devil operates, man. The power is in his court system, all right?
It's Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2. It says, verse 10, let us oppress the poor righteous man, let us not spare the widow, nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the age. Let our strength be the law of justice.
Their strength is in the law of justice, man. And what do they do to you Jakes, man? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. What do? They throw the book at you when you go to the court system, man. All right? They say, oh, take the plea deal. We'll give you 5 years, but you have this stain on your name for the remainder of your life. But well, if you get a lawyer, you try to fight it and go to trial, what they do, you lose the trial, and then, oh, we're going to give you 50. You see? That's the law of justice that they use to keep you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans oppressed in this society, man.
This is Isaiah chapter 10, verse 1. Woe unto thee that decree unrighteous decrees,
Right,
and that write grievousness which they have prescribed.
right. Woe to them that decree unrighteous decrees, all right? Because that's what this devil has done. You're not supposed to go in December 30th, all right, when everybody is on vacation, all right, off from the jobs during holiday season, and put 1,000 different laws in the making, man. You're not supposed to do that. That's unrighteous.
Say something about when Barack Hussein Obama was in office, his last term, I believe over 120 plus bills were signed under him around the time of holidays, man. So while y'all eggnogging him with the boo, twisting hands, drinking, kissing, they were signing the Patriot Acts, different NDA acts under your nose, man. Right? Furthermore, shut you people up more and more. Go ahead, huh?
Yeah, just like Apostle Gabar going to time and time again. What, the girl, what is it, Margaret Sanger?
Yep.
All right. America Under Siege. This place, everything is already signed and sealed for this place to completely be sieged, man. All right. Everything is already set. The stage is set, man. It's just a matter of time, like it says in Revelation 12:12, when that devil hits the switch, man. You see? Go ahead. That's it.
This is Psalms 94, verse 20. Shall the throne of iniquity This is Psalms 94, verse 20. Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frameth mischief by a law? They gather themselves together against the soul of the righteous and condemn the innocent blood. But as it says, shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee? And shall the wicked, these Edomites, have fellowship with Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai, which frameth mischief by a law? Their wickedness. They put it down in the legislation and put, as the brother was saying, they throw the book at you, Jakes. Jake could, steal a rake and get 100 years for it. As you put in the WhatsApp, Jake goes to jail for wrongfully. They say he robbed a convenience store, which he didn't. He went to jail for 16 years, and then a couple of days after he got out, he got killed at a traffic stop by a cop.
Yeah. and that's another reason how you can see we're clearly under the curses according to Deuteronomy the 28th chapter, man. All right, we have no. Okay, you got it.
Got something for that. It's Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2 and verse 10. It reads, "Let us oppress the poor righteous man. Let us not spare the widow, nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the age." And this is the point, verse 11. "Let our strength be the law of justice. For that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth." And that's just to back up the brother, man. And that's where their strength lie at. They're not physically strong, okay? They can't outthink us. So what? They got to put certain laws in place to keep themselves in power, man.
Right. And as it says in Ezekiel the 28th chapter, all right, this devil is wiser than Daniel, man. So he knows to go right through the policies to get you Jakes, all right, and as well as you other nations that's here, all set up for what? All to accomplish what? This NWO, man. That's the whole get up behind what he's doing. He's not doing it for no reason. You see? He got the bubble the peace sign out. And this is what he wants to accomplish, man. All right? To have all of you people branded, all right, marked, all right? Can I say that? He wants to establish this, man, the RFID microchip, man. He wants to put it in every single, what you call a U.S. citizen, all right, all over the world, man, you know?
I'm going to say something too. If you ever did any research on slavery, especially in the South, here in Louisiana, all slave masters, it's like cattle. It's like you have cows, donkeys, chickens, and shit. You're required to tag them. Put your livestock number on them. All right? Just like when a slave would run from Baton Rouge or New Orleans or throughout what we know up and down River Road, Mississippi River, they will brand you with what they call the Florida lease. The same symbol that's on the same sign was a brand that they would use to brand slaves with, to mark them on their foreheads, on their thighs. Yeah, as pretty much runaway property, man. So what this devil that's on the what's his name? The Rothschilds and the Rockefellers, what that thing now they're trying to do? They're trying to brand you as cattle again, man. Like I said, we say it all the time. They look at you as goyim. You're not even a people. You're not even human to them, man. Especially you so-called Negroes. Right now today, under the Constitution, you're still considered three-fifths of a man. They never changed it. You're not even real. Remember that time I let y'all brothers listen to Joy Maxwell? He goes under the subject color of law. You don't even really exist. You just here. They give you jobs because you're just a living, breathing person, thing to them. You help forward this empire, man. It's here. Yeah, go and research law of color, or look up a guy by the name of Joy Maxwell under the subject of law of color, and they'll break it down to you, man. That's why every nation in the world are considered to do what? Get a flag. What that flag has on it? Colors. All right. Now, what color surrender is what? White flag. And you got. I I may have to get back into it, but I was on that shit early on. You know what I'm saying? Understanding. You brothers gotta understand it. When you go into the court system, when you go into the court system, you got the judge that sits on the bench. You got the two parties. You gotta understand why you come down the main aisle. The door opens a certain way. You gotta understand why it has a fringe on the American flag back there. You know, y'all brothers ever notice that? The gold fringe wrapped around the American flag? It's a war flag. And they're at war. You got all these things. This devil is heavy on symbolism. All right? You got to understand what's going on. Go ahead,
I got that info.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is a gold fringed flag. I'll show you that image so you got it.
Turn it sideways. Turn
Okay.
it forward. Zoom in and turn it sideways.
And it reads, a gold fringed flag. The gold fringed flag stands for no nation and no constitution.
Yeah, 'cause you're not really on the Constitution. Well, y'all consider y'all under laws. Y'all govern under policies, man. Not a law. That's why it's a difference between the United States of America, and that's why they say these United States. It's a difference. All right, this is a corporation. All right, founded by the East India Company, which has a what? A president, vice president, a treasurer. That's why when they got the so-called Mexicans come over the border, they can consider what? Trespassing. It's like you broke into a company, all right, and then went inside the building and shit, you know. But it's more to that. But go ahead, you know.
The gold fringed flag stands for no nation and no constitution. You are under admiralty law of the sea.
Yeah, maritime admiralty law, the law of the sea. And that's why you have what we know as a birth certificate. You have also something called a social security number, which symbolizes you being a slave, you being tracked. All right, when your mother births you, just like a ship pulls into the harbor, or a truck backs up into a warehouse. The first thing they ask the driver for what? The bill of lading. What's inside the cargo? Same thing with your mother. Your mother births you through what? A birth canal. Everything is maritime admiralty law, symbolizing water.
The water blow.
This company going bankrupt, a liquidation sale. Everything is symbolized around water. It's like a woman, all right? And they want to know when your mother has you, she can have twins, she can have one baby, 3 babies, sometimes 4 babies. You know, it happens, but they want to know. And she does what? Sign that birth certificate. Was given the what? The banker's ownership of you. You don't even own yourself, man. All right? Like we always go to. You, as a corporation, are traded on the stock market. That's why all your business that come to your house under your name are done under what? Capital letters. You can't never find nothing pretty much written with capital, whatever your name is, and everything else lowercase. Sometimes you go to handle business, they ask you put all caps because you're a slave. All right, all caps symbolize you've been a slave. Capitalist Demonis Maximus, man. All right, it is what it is, you know. All this shit goes back to Rome, man. Go ahead, I'll keep going. That's a good spirit, you know, good subject. You know, that we just doing a comparison of things, man.
That's the spirit you said that. You are under the admiralty law of the sea, the holy see of Rome. What? Ye are under admiralty law of the sea, and it underlines it, the holy see of Rome. No constitutional law or common law of the land or civil law or statute law. The gold fringed flag does not set the rules of the room, but is a...
They don't even do natural law of who? Or the Most High. Yeah? It's a natural law of the Most High. You better not be paid just to drink water. You know? Just to live. Eat fruit. This devil charges every goddamn thing, man. He regulates every goddamn thing. If you got a fishing pole, you can't just go fish, you know, under this damn devil. But go ahead,
The gold fringe flag does not set the rules of the room, but is a warning sign. You are guilty and must prove you are not guilty. When ye see this flag, enter at your own risk.
Yeah. Because what happens in court? You're guilty until proven innocent. You're already guilty for one. And if you try to fight, it's an automatic 10 handed to your ass, man. Right? This devil don't play for that. Go ahead,
I got some more.
If I can add to that, you know, when she got so-called percentage rules based on your sentencing, man.
Yep.
You know, you say, oh well, if you don't, like I said, I mentioned it earlier. You know, let's say, you know, you did a petty crime, something that's not, you know, super, what you call it, heinous. You know, a felony. You know, if you do something, a misdemeanor. That's right, a misdemeanor crime. Let's say, okay, we'll take a 6-month probation and maybe you do a couple of days in jail, all right? But let's say if you don't plead guilty, take it to trial, okay, 8 years. That's how this devil do things, man. You know, and that's we was going into earlier. That's really that his power. It stands in the court systems, man. As we brought out in the Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 11. You got it, though.
Yeah, and nigga, I'm gonna say this. Down here, by this being a Napoleonic law system down here, was Louisiana, that whole fight for the Louisiana Purchase and all that shit was to set up. This is a prison state. And guess what? It's nothing but traps down here in Louisiana. Right? Everything is a trap. It really to get you into that judicial system to lose your ass, man. You know, they got guys in prison right now, and some of them got out. One guy supposedly stole a rape. Life. You just, for jaywalking, like the car's going in the street, you walk up the street while the car's going, life. Which is what? It's draconian, man.
Elder, back in 2006, I was in North Carolina, stationed out there, and then when I was getting out, I had caught a case, and then the lawyer told me, he was like, well, you're a first-time offender, you should be all right. So at the court, they had, you're in jail, they lock you up for a while. This was back in the 60s. They lock you up, went back to my cell, took me out of my cell, went to the court, stood before the judge, and the judge was like, well, we're gonna charge you because I was working at this hotel, and somebody had broken the hotel, so that's breaking and entering. They stole the safe, they kidnapped the girl, but the front office girl, but they didn't kidnap. But if you like walk into a building and you tell a person to go from here to there, that's called kidnapping. They consider that kidnapping.
Yeah.
So if you move a victim, it's kidnapping. So that's kidnapping. They had me for kidnapping. And so my lawyer, I didn't want a personal like a public defender because they work for the courts. Right. They're supposed to send you to jail. Right. My lawyer said you're looking at life in prison. Right. You ain't never been in no trouble, but if you get convicted for this, you going to jail forever. You ain't never getting out. That's how you know how about Shema Shah is real, man. Because I was like, I didn't know him back then. I was like talking to Jesus because I didn't know better. Yeah. It was like 06. So I was like, but he got me out of it. So, but you were right when you said like something stupid as that, jaywalking. It turns out when they found out when they caught the tapes, they saw that I was not even at the scene of the crime. I was nowhere near. I was an hour away at work because I was a prison guard. I worked at a prison as a CO at a North Carolina State Prison, and they saw me on tape. It took them 2 years to figure out that it wasn't me. It turns out the guy who it was the manager of the motel. His ass done him with the white girl. They collided together and they robbed the whole fucking place. They fall, and I was the fall guy. Yeah. So yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, and you got guys. There's plenty of people in there right now for shit that they didn't do, man. You just get lost in the system, right? What they told you for life? Remember they caught him in the woods, shot the dude and shit. And he's like, man, I've been doing all this time. He said, what? The state of Mississippi got free labor out your ass, man. Ain't nothing we can do now.
That's why they say once you get in there, what they pay you? 10 cents a day or 10 cents an hour, even if that, they say once you go to jail, you're a legal slave, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it right here.
When you go,
go ahead, but get it. Yeah. Keep talking.
Let me say that in the Constitution, 13th Amendment. Slavery is illegal except if you do a crime. Yeah. So they just made everything illegal. It's illegal to be a nigga. So
And what they put it in? Paper. In the law. You know? That's what this devil do, man. He has a godlike complex, but he's so scary, all right, and simple that he doesn't want to be authoritarian. He wants to just go ahead and just put it in the legislation and enslave you. Because once you're in that system, there ain't no getting out, man. You know?
I got it right here. This is Revelation chapter, I believe, 18. I'm going to start at 10 and read down. It says, stand afar off for the fear of her torments, saying, alas, alas, that great city, Babylon, that mighty city, and in 1 hour is thy judgment come, and the merchants of the earth shall wail and mourn over her, for no man bought her merchandise no more. The merchants of gold and silver and precious stones, and of pearls, and of fine linen, purple and silk and scarlet, and all what it is, dying wood, and all manner of vessels of ivories, and all manner of vessels of most precious wood, and of brass, and of iron, and of marble. This is the point right here. Verse 13. And cinnamon, and odors, and ointments, and frankincense, and wines, and oils, and fine flour, and wheat, and beasts, and sheep, and horses. And it says, and chariots, and slaves, and souls of men.
Man, that's bad. And that's what all the merchants gonna do, you know, because, you know, as you go into, you know, everything that he read, what you have here in America is an import country. You know, they known for buying through the petrodollar, all right, which is how all of these other nations get rich, you know, whether it's everything that the elder mentioned, you know, fine linen, all right, sweet odors, horses, chariots, and even slaves, man. You know, when you go back to the prison system, it's $1 billion industry, man. Who's funding that? Where are they getting that money from? It's not Jake. The prison industrial complex is over hundreds of billions of dollars, man.
Most of you Jakes out here, you go to the store and purchase you an apple, fruits and shit like that, vegetables. Guess where that shit coming from? Angola. It's another damn plantation right around Hammond. I forgot the name of it. It has nothing but all the eggs and shit like that come from here. Right along with other prisons around Cottonport and so on and so forth. All right, and guess who's doing it? Jake, man. Off the backs of Jakes. And guess what? These niggas do favors for each other. These different judges, right? You get one of them be a cousin or a friend. They scratch each other's backs, man. Right? Favors. And all of them work. All of them hand and foot with each other, man. The DAs, the lawyers, and the judges, man. They all in cahoots together. You know, my boy called it something too, man. Alex, what his name? Jordan Maxwell.
Eustace Mullins?
No, I can't remember in my mind, but he called it. It's a scam. Like it's all a sham, bro. Like, huh? Yeah, it's all a sham. All other shit works together, man. Go ahead.
It's the book of Revelation to back up the elder. Revelation chapter 2, verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. That's great, man.
Yeah, I mean, the devil is who? As we know in the scriptures, the so-called white man, man. Esau Edom. He's going to cast some of us to prison. As we was going into earlier in the week, you know, persecution is nigh, man. All right? It says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Because you are part of the elect, all right, the hopefully elect. You know, Lord willing, we be a part of that number. You know, we're not supposed to fear those things, man, because we know through different accounts, all right, and the different stories throughout the scriptures, according to Romans 15:4, all right, the book of Sirach, chapter 2, verse 10, the things that was written aforetime was written for our learning. So when these things come upon us through persecution and different things like that, you're not going to fear it, man, because we know we have a higher power that's higher than this devil, man. All right? You got it.
And just to back up, this whole everything we've been going into, these unrighteous decrees and this prison industrial complex. This is Isaiah 42 and 22. But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses. They are for a prey, and none delivereth, for a spoil, and none saith restored.
Yeah, it said they're for a prey and none delivered. Why? Because according to the ransom, all right, that Yahweh Shai paid, we haven't been bought back yet. We haven't been redeemed. The Lord hasn't come back to deliver his people, man. You see? So that's why we are yet this day in our captivity to grab that belief.
Back up in that Deuteronomy, it said, no man shall buy you or redeem you.
Yeah. So when you go into the word redeem, it means re-meaning back, and deem is bought, man. To be bought back. And Yahweh Shai hasn't cracked the clouds yet, so hold. You got it.
This is Baruch chapter 3, verse 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, and where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments.
Right. Who's subject to payments, man? Do we not have to pay rent, or whether it's rent or mortgage, all right, car notes, all right, insurance, taxes? Who's that? That's the oppressed people, man. That's the poor. Because when you go into the ruling class, all right, the 1%ers, the elites, they don't pay taxes, man. They don't go and pay property. They don't pay no taxes, all right? The taxes go to them, man.
They don't need licenses, driver's registration. They don't need all that documentation.
Yeah. So they've been looking for your boy, DJ Trump. All right, they've been looking for his taxes, and they ain't found him yet, man. You see? But who's those subject to payments? Who's those that's being oppressed? You so-called Israelites, man. For a curse, for a reproach, all right? A proverb in the Bible, man. You are those people. And as we was going into, you go back into Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, and you read from 16 on down, all of those curses are upon our people daily. You see? We have no rest here.
Proverbs chapter 22, verse 7. The rich ruleth over the poor, and the borrower is servant to the lender.
Right. The borrower, who's the ones borrowing? You know, you need to buy a $200,000 house. All right. James don't have $200,000 to just go say, I'm gonna pay cash for this. No, you gotta go to who? The bankers, man. You go to the bankers and you get the money and get a mortgage, all right? And over 30 years they rape you, man. You see? And then at the end of the day, let's say you pay it off, you still don't own it. You still gotta pay taxes. You see?
It's something you bought.
Or something you bought. Oh, I own this. Well, I own my car. Well, no, you still got to go get the registration. You still got to pay insurance. But I own it, though. Well,
You don't own nothing.
you don't own shit, man.
And that's why it all goes back to maritime equity law, because money is considered a water, right? Even when, like I said, a ship pours in the harbor, all ships are what? They got female names. It's like most time you have a car, old muscle cars and stuff like that. What they call them? They call them mostly women names, right? It's doing what? It's transporting a product. Who's the product? You. I'm lying. You watch Gone to 66, they call the car what? Eleanor.
Illinois, yeah.
Most guys call their cars a woman name because of the problems they give you, like a woman, but ultimately it's transporting a product, a good. Just like back in the Roman times, horse and buggy and wagon, what they had in the back? Product. Spices, salt, peppers, you name it, man. Same thing with the ships. All ships are women names, man. Right? Going back to maritime equity law, because the ship master, he's the one that's piloting it, you know, but it goes more into it, though.
I got something right here. And also, if you notice, we know America came out of Britain. In America, they call them USS, like Gerald Ford. That means United States ship. But in Britain, it's HMS, Her Majesty's ship. Her. But this is going into what the elder was talking about. Another list of words that contain ship. Everything in America is on a ship or setting in water. We are under admiralty law. With admiralty law, a sailor gets liberty, not freedom. So you have liberty to buy a house, liberty to buy a car, but permission is about to go into it.
Yeah, but does not. Most time when you read the what they call it, the Star Spangled Banner, or the what they call it, the no, they sing that song.
National anthem.
National anthem. Liberty for all. They say all these words in there. Words are powerful, man. You gotta understand words. You know? Go ahead,
If I can add real fast, what they call America, the land of the free. And nobody's free here. You got it though.
Except Esau.
You saw a slave too.
You saw a slave too,
He's
man.
just waking up to that fact now that his kingdom's going down. A sailor gets liberty, not freedom. The Statue of Liberty, given to us by the Holy Roman Empire, only gave us liberty. America, since then, has never been free of Rome and her black Pope Jesuits. Rome only gave us liberty, a privilege, and liberty is a privilege, which is something a particular individual or group are allowed to do, which others do not have permission, but can be taken away, not freedom.
Can I ask a question? What does this have to do with Jesus?
Well,
Does any of this have to do with Jesus?
You
Because he
hold on, my man. At one point, you came up into a subject. We talking about some. You really
No,
Hold up.
I'm just asking a question. If you're
No.
not open for
I'm trying to
questions,
give
I can
you.
walk away. That's fine.
You can walk away then.
Okay, I was just asking a question.
You can walk away then.
Thank you.
The whole Bible has to do with the Messiah.
Well, but but what you're talking
The
about
entire
right now,
Bible.
What I'm trying
I'm
to tell
just
you.
trying to wonder how this
I'm trying to
ties
give.
back
Listen.
into Jesus.
I'm trying to give you a timeline of what's going on. You walked into a particular subject that we was on.
I listened 5 minutes. I could pretty much pick up. I'm just asking.
I'm telling you,
Okay. Blessings.
you too.
to answer this,
This is not We TV or BET where you could just come up and we supposed to be on whatever the fuck you want to be on. You came up here in our time, man. You know? Come up, man.
yeah, but to answer his question, what does this have to do with so-called Jesus? Is that we are in captivity from going off from the laws and statutes and commandments that was given to us. So this is the conditions that we have to live in now. All right. This is the indignation, all right, which is the righteous anger of the Lord for so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right, being in captivity.
This is also why we need a savior.
Exactly.
These idiots in these churches say they've been saved already. They don't even know they're still in slavery.
Right.
The average so-called Baptist, pork-eating, shrimp-eating, lobster-eating slave, they don't even know that they're slaves, man. This is how stupid the so-called Negro is at this point, man. You get up and go to work, you work in 2 jobs talking about Jesus saved me. From what? From sin? You don't know what sin is.
What's it say in Romans 11 and verse 8? The place where our Lord was crucified. We're dealing with America, which is the reincarnation of the Roman Empire under the same Revelation 11 and 8. We're dealing with America, which is the reincarnation of the Roman Empire, which are captive under the same laws. And Yahushua, who they call Jesus, he was in the ancient Roman Empire, subject to those same laws. So we're in the same condition. Hence why we need a savior out of this place.
Elder, man, then what is if liberty is what you have permission to do? Then what is freedom? Because we've never known freedom.
Never was when especially for us, you was never. It's no freedom under these elite bankers.
Will there be freedom in the kingdom?
Oh yeah, we're gonna have for us, not for the nations. Now over here, these people are under the illusion that they're free. How are you free? You can't even. You gotta just to leave this country. You need a passport to go to another country.
Right.
You need to have an ID.
Right.
You need to have a social security number. So where are you free at? Right? Like I said, a social security number is nothing more than a tracking device to use to track you. All right, showing that you're a slave, man. All right. You got liberty to go as you want. You got liberty, to, have a license, but it's not free.
So after the other nations served 1,000 years, they still ain't gonna have freedom.
No, you're still gonna rule over them.
Right? They were created to be slaves. They weren't created to have freedom.
I have liberty.
Yeah, they have liberty.
Right.
You follow the law, you're gonna be okay. But once you break that law, that hammer's gonna come down on you.
Right, because in the kingdom of heaven, all right. Case in point, the elect being set up as a government body, all right? The scripture says in Hebrews, we're not going to need to teach each other the law anymore, all right? The law of Yahweh Hashem Shai. It's going to be no need to teach each other. So we're gonna, all right, we're gonna pound the laws and commandments into the nations, man. We're gonna set up the same way here. Courts are gonna be set up. It's gonna be punishment for breaking the laws, especially of the Most High. Right? You like in the kingdom, you might be a judge, right? You're gonna set up court with these devils. Elias, Esau, Edom, or whatever the fuck his name's gonna be. What's his charges? Oh, he was found in the back trying to shave, man. All right? He was trying to commit adultery or something. We're not gonna commit adultery. We're not gonna go off in the kingdom. But these nations are. They're gonna do all type of shit that they're gonna be punishment by the law. Sentence them to death, life, go to prison. You know, they're already gonna be slaves, but we're gonna really do it to them how they did it to us.
It'll be draconian with them.
You know?
They say in Revelation, you're gonna do double.
Yeah. We're gonna replay double to what they done to us, man. Wow.
Your boy, he already brainwashed.
Yeah, that nigga throw it off, man. Come up here like this fucking BET. All right, it's a goddamn.
Yeah, it was Jesus.
With no ankles.
Yeah, you come up here.
No
You
fucking
come
legs.
up here in the middle of what the fuck we talking about, man?
They ain't got no ankles.
Yeah, white dog niggas.
Okay, right, y'all said no
Back his
ankles.
head like a pooch.
It's like them G.I. Joes when you can pop the feet on with the shoes and everything.
They ain't got no
We
ankles.
done with you. He was like,
Them bitches smooth as motherfucker right y'all.
We insist that you go, man. You know? We ain't holding you niggas up. Yeah. Nigga like that, nigga just he's a
White man's nigga.
He's a graham cracker.
White man's nigga.
He's a graham cracker.
I had that feeling too.
So you might got some sugar, some sweet low. You never know.
He giving his report back to the white man. Look at him. He giving him
Those guys are racist.
Here's what I gathered, sir. Mr. White Man.
Can I get some lotion for my no ankles, man?
Am I a good nigger now?
Yeah, there's
Pat me on my head and tell me how proud of you are.
no need to talk.
Man, nigga, clean shave his legs, man.
That nigga shave the back of his head, everything. It look like a back of a poach chop.
He just shave his whole body.
Shaved his ankles and everything.
He look like a Renaissance.
Might be a test.
He a terror.
Yeah, he had some weird old
It's the book of Lamentations, chapter 5, verse 4.
That's what I heard.
Oh, that's the spirit. We have drunken our water for money. Our wood is sold unto us. Our necks are under persecution. We labor and have no rest.
Yes, we've drunken our water for money. Do you not have to go to the store and buy water? Water is freely given. This devil was talking about making people pay taxes on the air, man.
What? Carbon tax.
Carbon taxes, man.
That's why he wants MOBT. So he can track and monitor all this. Well, Tyrone, your nostrils are bigger than anybody else's. You're breathing so much carbon this year. You gotta pay tax.
Everything out there gonna be good.
Yeah, everything
white
gonna
man's
be
air.
taxed.
The nostril tax.
Nostril tax.
In the white man's air.
You know?
Yeah, exactly.
I got one real fast. It was said back then. All right. This is Acts chapter 10. I'm gonna get to the point at 38. How the Most High appointed Yahushua of Nazareth with the Holy Ghost, with power, who went about doing good and healing all that were oppressed of the devil. For the Most High was with him.
Right.
Now who was? Go ahead, break it down. Huh?
Yeah, because back then, like we was bringing out in ancient Rome, who was ruling back then? The so-called white man, man. All right. And Yahweh, that's red letters.
Well, it's not red letter.
God. But you know, at the end of the day, even those times when Yahweh was walking the planet Earth, Israelites were still being oppressed by the devil, man. All right, who's a so-called white man. And yet, this day, we are still in that same condition, man. You see? You wanted to say something about it?
Yeah, because what three? These are the three tribes that was mainly in the land. The other three tribes, the other 10 tribes were what? They was set off in captivity. So these tribes were mostly around the time of Yahushua. And guess what? Jake was in the Roman Empire. Don't believe one thing that he saw make you believe that it was all white Greeks, all white. Watch this nigga, bro. all white Romans and shit, man. You know, listen to it.
Come on,
That must crack the camera lid.
You know?
Yeah,
Come on, man.
that's like
Braid.
that bitch look like a baboon in a dress. A baboon with a wig on.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it looked like he just about to pop on the Reagan version. You know? But in the time of Rome, it was Jake's.
That bitch look like
Right?
a stressed out rat.
Jake's were being oppressed by the devil back then. That's why in the Lord, as another scripture proves, the Lord called you the devil, man. All right, go ahead, up.
If I could say real quick, when they tried to catch up Yahushua, they said, "Who do we render taxes to? Do we not pay our taxes because the Lord says not for us to reverence the heathen?" But Yahushua picked up that coin and said, "Whose superscription is on this? Caesar's." So, hey, render unto Caesar's. What is Caesar's? Pay the laws, pay your taxes and pay all that. Meaning what? They were under subject of the Roman Empire, just like we're under subject to Esau and have to pay our laws, pay our taxes, pay our bills.
Who money is on? Who faces on this money?
Yep.
Edomites, man.
Edom.
George Washington. All right. Thomas Jefferson. These fucking devils, man.
Whose face is on the money?
Flip it around with that
Yeah.
architecture.
Rome. This is Rome, man. Like I said,
Man, let me see that.
Running around with Roman togas, right? Like this nigga over here, man. Just put a goddamn wreath on his head and a Roman toga and let them ankles show. You'll think you're back in Rome with this nigga, man.
For lack thereof, ankles.
Like I say, through the spirit, if your eyes can flip back in Rome, if you was to change this all into Rome, which it is Roman architecture. Horse and buggies going down the street, Roman tokens, it's the same shit, man. You just gotta visualize it, it's the same shit going on, man. Everybody running that rat race. That's what was going on back then. Horse and buggy. Buying and trading. Huh? There's no thing under the sun. You're right. We're still here. You go your ass to Washington, D.C. and walk around the architecture, you'll think you're back in Rome, man.
In the Senate House, in the House of Chambers, or one of them, they got a mural on the ceiling with George Washington in a toga, like in that Roman garb.
Yeah. Yeah, man. The same thing they used to do. They used to paint in Rome. They used to get the architects and the painters to paint the ceilings of all type of Roman pictures and symbolism, man. Same thing goes on here. Even here in New Orleans, it's still ancient Roman, Rome and French architects. Look at these buildings, man, with the poles. All right, and I forgot, it escaped me right now with those pillars. Anytime you see pillars like that, all right, I forgot what it represents, but it has a symbol of which you can go into supremacy, rule. Right, but that's what those pillars symbolize something, man.
Goes
Right?
back to ancient Idumea too.
That's another thing. Mount Petra.
Mount Petra.
Mount Petra is actually it's called Petra today, but we know it as what? The Caucasus Mountains, man.
Mount Seir.
Mount Seir. All right. Man, these niggas need to go, man.
That's in Mount Petra. What that look like? That same picture you just seen on the 20? The same exact thing. The same thing you see up there? That's what
He was walking like this.
Yeah.
He was like this, walking on them, walking on them, man. We was in that caveman state. All right. These devils, you go into the scriptures. These devils lived in those Caucasus Mountains, man. And they came out of there with the plans on rule, and they did. Which it was all set up by the Most High. They came out. All right, ruling, man. Go ahead, Al.
Genesis chapter 36, verse 8. Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom. And these are the generations of Esau, the father of the Edomites, in Mount Seir. Yeah, so Esau and Mount Seir is synonymous in the scriptures, man. And when you look at Mount Seir, you're looking at Washington, D.C., you're looking at Rome, you're looking at Great Britain, you're looking at the capitals of what, the Vatican City. You're looking at all of this devil's archaeology, man. There's an architecture based on Mount Seir, man.
Because he also feels that all these different kingdoms wrapped up in one gives him power, man. Because he looks for the ancient. He had really, when you look into Esau, he has nothing of his own, man. That's why the Lord calls him a bastard. He has the Most High ain't dealing with him. No, he hasn't came up with nothing on his own. He gets all his symbolism, all his architecture and shit goes back to these ancient kingdoms.
All those gods.
Yeah, all these other gods, man. Assyria, all right, Babylon, all right, Persia,
Egypt.
Greece, and Rome, man. The Super Bowl has what? Roman numerals. All right? The cars, these symbols on these cars go back to Satanism. All right? Goes back to Babylon, like the Bentley sign with the wings. It goes back to a Babylonian god, man.
Ram Dad, Dodge Ram goes back to Belgium.
Yeah. Shell gas station. You got the Shell with illumination of what behind it? The sun worship. All right? And get this on the camera, man. We coming around the time of Sam Hain Day too. The commemoration of what? Demons. All right? The time when the portal, they consider the portals of the spirit realm and the physical realm are open.
These women are all about it too.
Yeah. And the boy said on what it is, you gotta watch these horns, man. Around October 31st, you might get you some evil pussy, man. Get your boy said that on Brooklyn, Brooklyn. Remember Eddie Murphy? Some evil cat. Something what he said? Man, go look that up, man. Vampire in Brooklyn. When Eddie Murphy was a pastor on the pool pit. You might get some evil cat, man. You look it up on your phone. Vampire in Brooklyn. Yeah, you're gonna get you some evil ass, man. Cause most of these whores, they go what? The first costume they gonna put on is what? That goddamn devil shit, man. Horns, that tail. The mini skirt, man. God damn. Go ahead, Sit.
It's back in Lamentations chapter 5, verse 4. We have drunken our water for money. Our wood is sold unto us. Our necks are under persecution. We labor and have no rest.
We labor and have no rest, man. You grab Michael 2 and 10.
Gotcha.
You know, because why we have to go to work just to stay afloat. You got to work 40, 50 hours a week, you know, just to stay afloat, just to have bills paid, just so you can have a little change in your pocket, man. That's not living, you know. That's not life. You know, we're a nation of kings and priests. We want to reign and we want to rule people, not be subject to payments and not to have our necks under the foot of the so-called white man, man. Go ahead, man.
This is Micah chapter 2, verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
This is not your rest. As the brother just read it.
Right.
The last part you read again? Probably shot that very last part.
Lamentations 5 and 5. Our necks are under persecution. We labor and have no rest.
We labor and have no rest. Now, what this saying, Michael?
Micah chapter 2, verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
So, no, you don't have no breaks here, Jake. This is not your rest. Arise and depart is talking about spiritually, just letting the ways of America, the Babylon, all of the folly, the wickedness and bullshit, just let it go, man. And come back to this. All right, this is the true power. You see? Go ahead.
It goes into why this is not your rest.
Right.
Because it is polluted. It shall destroy you even with the sword of destruction.
Right. And the sword of destruction is ultimately going to be those nuclear missiles, man. All right? Because when you conform to the image of the beast, all right, or even accept his MOTB, you know, that's not the end all be all for you. All right, you think the end for you is gonna be pillows, roses, and rest? Then no, it's gonna be a nuclear destruction, and the Lord even gonna get personal with you, man. All right, say he gonna torment you with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and the Lamb, man. You see?
Black Frankenstein.
That was it in there?
Nah, but I got another one.
Extra Lord head.
Niggenstein.
He look like a black Frankenstein and then it broke free.
Franken name. This is Proverbs, Jeremiah 8 and 20.
Great value version of Kevin Samuels.
Don't do Kevin Samuel's ass.
Come on, man.
This is Jeremiah 8 verse 20. The harvest is past, the summer is ended, and we are not saved.
Yeah, that's right. Good. You know, me and our brother Kaya was just talking on the phone about that. You know, the summer is past, man. We not yet saved, man.
The harvest
is ended. As you can see, we going into that time of what? The winter months. All right? And we still out on the block, man. So that's obviously a chance for you to still repent and come back. You know, the scriptures say.
I want to say this too. One thing about that winter though, and we hope that the Lord make it a harsh winter, man. Freeze this bitch. Anytime it get winter time, you guys don't go. You either don't. A lot of you niggas don't go out at all, man. You know, we not gonna see ISBUK or IUIC until IU Classic. The whole year you don't see these cats, man. All right, but when the winter time comes, all these guys selling shit, we be the only one on the block. There'll be nobody out here. When they get cold, when them feet get cold and you gotta wear layers and layers of shit when it get brick cold, nobody. No scoffers. This nigga over here, get him good too. The gray haired nigga over here with the umbrella head playing the music, nobody. Chicken wing with the dog, nobody be out here. But it shows you who the true soldiers for the Yahweh Shai is, man. We the only ones. Well, hey, there you go. Get the devil. I told you. You see, they gonna come out. Yeah, I told you. That's some evil ass. All right?
Flat ass.
You know, it's some evil ass, man. You know, a lot of these broads got demons on them, man. You know? You better watch what you fucking with, man. You dealing with a real succubus. Old, young, it don't matter. All right? A lot of them got that Corona box, man. Yeah, you look fast when I said that Rona box, man. That Hydra. That Hydra's been swimming all in that body. You better watch what you're doing, man. Go ahead, brother.
Back what you were saying.
Good
This
Lord.
is,
I got him.
Like
Just to back up.
Elamite and a bull. I never seen that together.
that don't even look right.
That's
Yeah.
I don't even know what they
Bro,
created.
this nigga here? Like, why is you still on the corner, B? You still here?
standing here.
Why are you here? You people
standing
crazy, you still here.
His daddy told him to stay here. His daddy told him they're gonna go sightseeing. You stay here, nigga.
Document what you hear. Write down what you hear.
Right now, put your here.
But just to back up what
talking, man.
You're
You're
back.
done talking.
the elder brother was saying, during the winter months, you don't see these other camps come out. You don't see scoffers, anybody come out, and they got a.
Hold on, let me change because it look weird. Let me change the situation real fast. Yeah, it look weird.
But they got old school terms something called a summer soldier and a winter soldier. And the summer soldier is, pretty much as the brother Kalai likes to say, a dilettante, a second-rate dilettante. Somebody that just comes out when the times are good and things are comfortable. But then you've got the winter soldier, which the definition for that is a person, especially a member of a political party or a military organization, who is hardcore, who endures during hard times. And the true men of the Lord are those winter soldiers. Rain, sleet, snow, hot ass summer, whatever. They're out there prophesying the words of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai, showing that diligence, that due benevolence.
Yeah. It's feel good. A lot of you dudes are feel good prophets, man. A lot of you are Care Bear Israelites, man. You remember the Care Bear? Woo! Niggas got the rainbow, got the sun. There's a lot of you guys, man. You wanna feel good. It gotta be the right time. The birds gotta be chirping and shit. The chipmunks and the squirrels gotta be eating nuts and shit. There's a lot of you niggas, man. We just go out, man. Huh?
I was saying he got that definition for dilettante.
Oh, I didn't have it.
We'll get it. We'll get it.
It's heavy.
God, we're not on that type of time. We go out, rain, sleep, snow. Hard time, winter. Some camps, the brothers in Chicago, Boston,
Alaska.
and shit up north, they gotta deal with that harsh winter down there year round. You might have 2 days in Chicago, everything else is just jackets. All right, down here it get hot, humid as shit. Still go out though, man. Oh, brother, it ain't sunny today. Oh, it's man, fuck it, just go out, man. All right, what up, brother? All right. Go ahead, brother.
It's that word that the brother brought out, dilettante. Right? This is just a regular Google definition. It reads a person who takes up an art, activity, or subject merely for amusement, especially a desultory or superficial way, a babbler. And that's exactly what these other camps do. Right? They find out that they are Israelite, okay, or stumble upon some sort of knowledge, and now it's become amusement to them.
A hobby.
A hobby. That's right, brother. You know, they watch the elders and apostles while they, just sitting back eating, just, fucking off, man.
A lot of you just KFC bucket fried chicken Israelite. That's all you want to do is eat chicken all goddamn day. Just wrap your big ass lips around some chicken. Commune and talk and bullshit, man. Eating potato wedges. This is potato wedges. You niggas just want to talk. Deuteronomy 28. That's all you all them know, man. All them guys is shallow as hell. They don't know a goddamn thing, man.
Do you know the Bible, black man?
Yeah. What's this got to do with Jesus? Thou shalt not wear pants, woman. It's crazy, man.
We're going to do 40-hour lessons on Deuteronomy 22:5, man. It's bugged out. Let the whole wear pants, man. She gonna die.
Exactly.
Big leather belts, fucking tassels. This is crazy, man. All you gotta do is put that nigga on a nag. You know what I'm saying? Niggas think this bad, just teach, man. All the gimmicks and shit. Just teach.
One of them came on a horse lately.
No. Crazy shit, man.
This is 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 2. Preach the word. Be instant in season, out of season.
In season and out of season. Cold, hot, rainy, snowy. This is the commandments of the Lord to preach the word. All right. Yahweh Shai told Peter, if you love me, feed my sheep. And that's our way of showing the Lord that we love him, man. If you really and truly serious about this thing. Not sitting back when it's cold with the heat on, eating chicken, man.
We got nothing to talk about. Man, go out, man. Go in there. Go out here. This the booth for us. Like niggas going to rap booth. Yeah. This the booth for us. We go out here with clips, man. Ready.
And clips.
You come out here with the subject, we gonna get straight into it on your ass, man.
Right.
No particular subject, no topic. You can jump around topics. We gonna match you. Like you like Canelo mirror them. We gonna mirror anything you do, man. We gonna get down with your ass, man.
That's right.
Oh, brother, I don't feel good today. Oh, I got a hangnail. Man, fuck all that, man. My ass got a damn that fell off. A head got to fall off my shoulder. Got to go out here on the block, man. Sick and all, man. Sometime in the spirit, you may be sick or hurting. You come out here on the block, you feel good.
That's right. That didn't happen many times.
That's the spirit. Toothache, all that go away. Toothache go away. Feet hurting. Sometimes the Lord ain't supposed to rain that day. The Lord stopped the rain just for the teaching, man.
Right.
Fuck all that, bro. Feel good. Feel good Israelites, man. I'm tired, boss. Israelite. Eyes tired, boss. Not gonna say he's tired. What's all that, man? Excuses, man.
And just like Calvin Candy told that Jake and Dingle, you're in trouble now, son.
Yeah.
Reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine.
Yeah, that's just like the elder said. We got clips, man. We got questions, we got answers. Whether it's reproof, rebuke, or exhortation to you, man.
That's right.
You know, because this is what, you know, Lord willing, we be a part of that number, the elect number. This is what we was born to do, man. You know, we used to have a 5-year plan, a 10-year plan in the world. But when you find this truth, it was it. This is it.
Hey, this is why the Lord set us up on the block to come out here and teach you for free. But it's not like the church charging you money. We're telling you about the end times that's finna come. Right? All hell finna break loose here in America, all right? This government that you know about it, it's finna put a lot of you people in concentration camps, man. It's finna put the mark of the beast, the RFID chip, in a lot of you people, all right? What we know is the economy's finna implode. They're gonna have a new banking system, a great reset, all right? And the goal is to put you people in these camps, man, under heavy bondage, all right? It don't matter what goddamn so-called color you in. Martial law is gonna be declared in America. Race riots is gonna be declared here in America, right? You out here ready to go vote and push a goddamn button. Guess what? You Americans, you haven't learned yet that you can elect a president, but you don't see like a president. All right? Hey, I'm gonna say it again. You can elect a president, but you don't see like a president. And all you do is go run down to a poll. A poll is to do what? The word poll is just to see what your thoughts was or who you wanted to a popular opinion. But you don't see like a president. It's already selected for you 10 years in advance on who they're gonna get to run their corporation. And guess what? This corporation is on its way out. All this Walmart, all these different companies are bailing out, foreclosing on, man. This is the end goal. To put you people in these goddamn camps, man. You know? Yeah, and they don't give a damn if you blind, deaf, or crazy, or ugly. You going in the camp. Hell with it, man. All right? You're going to get a chip in you. If you don't want to get a chip in you, you're going in them camps. All right?
You getting killed.
Or you gonna get down and lay down, man. That's the nigga that was on the video. He's getting into the nigga gangster. That's him. Yeah, I'll show you the video on Royalty Report. Some nigga, you know, some New Orleans nigga exposed shit. Yeah. You know.
Some of these prisons are gonna get turned into FEMA camps, huh?
Oh yeah, you know, and a lot of them gonna get chipped too. You don't own yourself in prison. You what they call you, property of the state, state property. So you being state property, you don't own yourself. You a product of the state. They do whatever they want to do to you. But no, Mr. White, I don't want to do this. The nigga in the hole and do it anyway to them, man. Right, a lot of them guys gonna get off for short time by taking the chip, offer to go to the army. You know, that's what they do. You want to serve, you want to get out early, go to serve in the army. A lot of you want to get pushed into that World War III, man. You know? Go ahead, Doc. Push deep down in that bitch, man. Yeah. What the other thing, they was talking about offering $2,000. What that was,
Incentives.
what that was about? Offering universal basic income.
Yeah.
Yeah, they offer them $2,000 a month. That's the same thing gonna do for that chip, man. The niggas gonna line up $2,000 a month, free money. Niggas gonna take that shit, man. I know folks in my family right now gonna take the chip, man.
Oh, yes.
Immediately.
You're not going to have to be threatened with death or nothing.
How much? I'm calling about taking. What can I go? They gonna go take that shit, man. They took the C-19.
Yeah.
You know, free money. Same thing happening in the first purge. You remember? Off of that money. Niggas lining up. You niggas gonna fight over the chip like them Jordans, man. Niggas shooting niggas over the chip.
He saw a lion say, "We out of chips," just to watch you niggas die.
We got a chip. Oh, niggas gonna get uproar, man. Somebody gonna get beaten in the head over a goddamn chip. Go ahead, brother.
It's the book of Exodus. Exodus chapter 21, verse 5. And if the servant shall say plainly, I love my master, I love my master, my wife, and my children, I will not go out free. Then his master shall bring him unto the judges. He shall bring him to the door, and his master shall bore his ear through with an awl.
Woo, woo.
And that's that master boring your ear through
Tag.
with an all is putting his stamp on you. Right. All right, which we go into was that palisade, man.
Rocks.
Yeah, yeah. You know, that's your what is it? A badge of servitude.
Yeah.
You know, saying, oh, this is, you know, when we liken this to the MOTB. All right, Esau, this is my master. I no longer belong to the Lord.
Hey,
You
just
know?
like I said earlier, when you get a new coat, a new horse, informant, you go get the branding iron, you burn it, whatever your foreman number is, your name, you do what to it? You burn inside of it, man. You know, same thing with it's a tag. Same thing they do with cattle. They tag the ears, so those numbers. Esau look at you as cattle, he's gonna do the same thing. You're gonna get bought out. And you know, like I say, it's already happening in the world, in the state of Wisconsin. Just to get employment in the state of Wisconsin, you gotta get the chip. New Zealand, same thing. All right?
It's over there in Sweden too.
Sweden too. That's what's gonna boil down to in this society. You want to buck tables, clean canal street, be a police officer, you gotta get that goddamn chip, man. We about to see who really love the Lord, man. Who gonna really stand 10 toes down. Oh, bring it up.
I can't say the word. The VAC.
The Maxine.
The
My bad.
Maxine.
The Maxine.
Yeah, this is the etymology of the word Maxine. It says from the Latin Maxina, pertaining to a cow. All right, so that's what the elites think of you people, man. You're cows. That's all the word Maxine means. It doesn't have anything to do with your health. It has nothing to do with curing you. It says pertaining to a cow.
That's
what
why
the
that's
word
why they
means.
call you. That's why you, as the simpleton that you are, you call your children kids.
Yeah.
Kids go back to what?
Baby calf.
A baby calf, cattle. You know, cattle, man.
You're supposed to have children, not kids. Sons and daughters. Right? This man plays with words, man. He's like a wordplay expert. Like he's just a newspeak magician. Yeah, newspeak.
All about new speak.
Oh, this don't really mean that. It just mean this. Well, no, this mean that.
Yeah. Words mean something. Yeah.
Words are heavy.
First name of the Maxine, it literally means crown. I can't say it, but it literally means crown. The Lord said, let no man take that crown.
And why you got, I forgot how to say it. Jordan Maxwell went into it too about the word understand. Meaning you need to stand it under the validation of the word or of the origin of it. You have to go to understand something, you have to go back to the origin of that word. It means something. Etymology. Right? These words were set up for a reason and purpose. It's power within words, man. There's power within languages of words. Case in point, the Hebrew. The Hebrew is superior to all these other languages, man. All right, the words that's under the Hebrew stand superior to all these other words, man. All right?
So that's called the truth. The math.
Right.
Mathematics. I'm gonna get a group of the words. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great,
Small and great. Go ahead.
rich and poor,
Rich and poor. So whether you a smaller person, a greater person in the so-called society, all right, whether you rich, whether you poor, go ahead.
free and bond,
Free and bond. So as the elder was saying earlier, whether you're in jail, all right, or you have the ability to roam these streets, go ahead.
to receive a MARK in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Right, to receive a what? Let me see the sign out.
Good.
To receive this, all right, what is it? This right here, all right, to put that in you, to brand you officially, because you know, as the elder was going into earlier, you know, with the birth certificates, all right, social security numbers, all right, that's already put the tracking on you. Okay, that's already put their brand on you. You are a number in this so-called America, all right, corporate America. But what they're getting ready to do is implement this. So you'll officially be my what? Cattle, my slave. I officially own you. Because very, very soon they're getting ready to implement this, man. All right? And what have you seen over the whole DEMIC? Okay? What has happened? Everything has went from everything has went from card, cash to what? Digital. Tap pay. Everything has become contactless. Why? You know? And more information is coming out on hand scanning, hand waving. Oh, you can just use your hand for this.
Amazon One and Whole Foods.
Exactly. These people are just slowly massaging your minds to get used to it. You know, you go in certain stores, it's not, oh, we don't accept cash payments. Nothing's wrong. We just don't accept cash payments.
Hey, and that's why Sleepy Joe went out and signed that bill to make every home in America not have gas powered stove. You gotta go have electric for control. This shit go back. Yeah, when you don't want to get down with the program, turn your power off in your house. Because your power that grids your house is gonna be what? Under digital control. Like when I stayed in Houston, they can turn your lights in. Like you know down here, they got energy. Energy have to physically go to your house to the meter, turn it on and off. In Houston, everything, all the electricity running in the ground. Oh, you lay on your bill, downtown, turn it off. Downtown, turn it on. Same thing. Why is it that all these car brands are going to what now? Electric. You don't want to play games. You want to play games. You don't want to get down with the program. The car don't even work. It's not gonna start up. What that big Siri gonna tell you? You have not gotten the MOBT. The car will not start.
You got some countries like Singapore, you're not allowed to have an old car. You have to get a new car every 5 years. This is coming around the world, man.
Same thing in Houston. Like down here, they don't have HOAs. You know what HOA is? Anybody know what a HOA is? HOA? It's homeowner association. In certain parts, you can't even have an old car in the neighborhood. Only your car is old, it leaks oil, whatever, they shut you out. Same thing with this electric car shit. Same thing with this stove situation. Right? There's a reason why they're doing this shit. There's a reason why, like I say, Elon Musk with the Tesla and shit, they're gonna get you people locked and loaded to where they control everything. The electric car, the grids and shit. Even what they plan on doing too with these, when you get the street out, like you saw the cars are going in each lane gonna have a grid on it to where they can charge you a surplus being on the road and everything, man. This devil wants to control every goddamn thing. TV, everything, man. Even you.
Because he knows in the kingdom we're going to control everything.
Right. Because on these phones, what they do, they have ads. They sell all your shit to commercial buyers that know everything about you, what you like, what time of the day you go eating, what time of the day you charge your phone. They want to know every goddamn thing, man. And then the fastest way they can do that is by what? Putting that chip in you. From there, they can know it's hooked up to what? A server. All right? A grid. This is what this devil is about, man. Control, power. Big brother mode, man. And like I said, you look at this panic him around. These niggas don't care. Yeah, they don't, especially a black woman, she don't give a damn what's going on, man. As long as she can shop, as long as she can swing on some niggas ride, they don't give a fuck, man. I'm just calling like I see it, brother. They don't give a damn. These niggas out here, they don't care. As long as they can stunt, show off for another man, you know, be a goddamn hermaphrodite, but whatever. A freak, they don't give a damn, brother. Smoke, get loaded, pop pills. Like the boy said, wash their box in the sink. They don't give a goddamn, man. And then Esau knows this, man. See, you niggas here in New Orleans, you gonna be the first bin for the New World Order, man.
Right.
You the first bin. You are dumbed down. You niggas down here are 40 years behind, man. Some of you niggas talking to you, it's like you just got off the plantation 5 minutes ago, man. I said go home, you know. Yeah. Y'all heard, like, you niggas is fucked up, man. It's hard talking to you niggas down here, man. Baton Rouge too. Retarded. Y'all heard me? All retarded. Niggas, you heard niggas back? Niggas is crazy, man. Niggas is nuts. I fucked around and made a wrong turn back there in Garyville one day. Nigga had one pants leg and suspenders eating a straw at the gas station, begging. What the fuck is wrong with these niggas here in Louisiana, man? 1800s. You niggas is, yes. You niggas is in the 1800s down here, man. Even you Edomite, them motherfuckers are behind down here, man. You don't know what the fuck is going on in the real world. The real world, they talking about putting that goddamn chip in your ass, man. And you all for the bit, you already behind. You go out, we go on what, Jefferson, old Jefferson. It look like you back in the goddamn days, man. You go to Gretna. Gretna look like you in the times of Greece. Well, when I say Greece, the movie, like I said, they go.
The 1950s.
Yeah.
Sharing a straw, milkshake,
Yeah.
2 straws.
Leather jackets.
Leather jackets, big blue jeans, and white beaters and gold chains. Look what it is.
Waffle House, they still calculating how much your shit costs with a pen and paper.
Yeah, man.
And they still fuck it up.
It's still for it.
You can order the same thing 10 times. It's gonna be a
With different
price
prices.
every time.
Niggas in Waffle House can't count, man. Serious. Go ahead, brother.
It sound like a slave.
That's the spirit, bro. Look at it.
He sound like a slave.
It sounds like a fucking slave.
Hold out the street. I'm waiting on the street car. Wait for Massa. That's Massa. He gonna come knock on the door. We get the chitlins ready.
You sound like Robert Downey Jr. being a nigga, man.
Yeah.
But,
I think I'll be on the other side over there.
I know who I am.
On the other side over there. Yeah,
He might be a Jake, Robert Downey.
Oh, he gotta be, yeah. But this is Psalm 64, right, chapter 6. They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and their heart is deep.
Right, that's talking about the so-called white man. All right, he does a very, very diligent search, so he can give you so-called Israel, you so-called Jakes. All right, the exact thing that you're looking for, man. And how?
What's the new thing they looking for? This bitch on there.
Yeah.
You got two niggas. You got two niggas laying up in the car listening to Sexy Red. They give you niggas this degeneracy, man. When we ever done that shit, brother? I hate you niggas with a fucking passion, man. Perfect hatred. Booty hole brown, ass, all that bullshit. Let's just give you niggas that shit now. You gotta be the most filthy. Yeah, I ain't never. It's like driving the two niggas driving the car listening to bounce music. That shit going on, brother. Grown ass men in the car listening. I ain't never seen that shit, man.
You know, a lot of niggas down here be undercover, bro.
Oh, undercover.
Undercover brother.
They be Dick Tracy undercover. Go Gadget undercover. You niggas is freaks down here, man. You niggas is some thug-licious, home-killing ass niggas, man. And dope fiends to boot. I know, that's what I say. I always call every nigga a dope fiend to me, man. Outside the truth. You niggas ain't right.
That's why BG is the perfect mascot for you niggas, man. Baby girl.
Baby girl.
A fucking hardcore gangster killer nigga that's a damn sodomite drug addict.
That's all he do. Lick his tongue all goddamn day.
Hey, that's easy.
And do this all day.
Gangster sodomite.
Yeah.
And grab it, crush. It's a hot boy, you know what I'm saying? You niggas act like dope fiends, man. All that moving and shit. You see these niggas? Lord is gonna kill a lot of you crackheads, man. A lot of you jail like Apostle Ricard say. You GMO fucking babies, man. You GMO babies gotta die, man. Seriously. Yeah, you GMO babies gotta die, man. You Planned Parenthood accidents. You niggas gotta die, man. And we don't give a damn either, man. Go ahead, huh?
Your mom was smoking when she was pregnant with you. Yeah, like she got shot right now.
Yeah, I'm blaming Paul. He should have pulled the fuck out, man. All these niggas in the world, man.
This is
What's going on right here? What's going on right here? Long face bitch here, man. Oh, wait. Yeah, you good, huh?
This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 4. Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God,
Right.
or that is worshipped, that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, shewing himself that he is God.
Right. And so they search out the iniquities, all right, the diligent search, the heart is deep, all because this man wants to be the Most High, man. All right. He wants to have total control over the people. Why? Because he wants to be the Most High. All right. The scriptures tell you that the Lord, the Most High, man, he just governed the earth with the palm of his hand, man. That's the kind of power that this devil wants. He jealous, really. That was it in that? We'll go back to that song.
I got it. Dying how it says that was it. Psalm 64, verse 3, it says, I'm going to start at 2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue as a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words.
And that goes back to what? He saw the volume in them courts, man, with his legislation, with his policies and bills and House bills and shit, man. All right, slowly taking away your so-called God-given rights and your rights as a human being. Man. This nigga don't care. You can't do that. Yes, I can. You sign a bill. You sign what we know is what amendment. Amendment is what? Something that you can always change. And what did back in the early 2000s? What did Bill Gates? Not Bill Gates, but George Bush Jr. say? He said, what the fuck is the Constitution? It's a piece of paper. We can ball it up anytime. Showing you that you just under the illusion that you have constitutional rights. You don't have nothing here, man. What your boy said? What his name? Mr. The Swab guy. He said, man, you gonna own nothing to be happy. You literally don't own a goddamn thing, man. Even yourself. It doesn't matter. That's why, like I said, pan the camera around again, brother. That's why they get these people, and what we know is bread and circus. Bullshit after bullshit after bullshit after bullshit after bullshit. Events. Look, New Orleans is a known city for what? Events, festivals, bullshit, football, follow.
There's a work conference going on every night of the week down here.
Yeah, and you people are heavily in fucking delusion out here, man. You're broke. These motherfuckers signed a bill. I looked up back in the early 1958 or some shit. To where give us events and bread and circus, but we don't want high wages. You know? That's why you niggas are heavily broke here, man. You Edomites are broke. Edomites in Louisiana gotta be the lowest of the low, man. You ever seen some of them?
It's literally shaped like a boot.
Yeah, some of them look like they didn't work on a local, look like they worked in the inside of a train. They be dirty, hairy, and heavily stressed out. You know? Go ahead, huh? They about to get real freakish in a moment, man.
That sun's going down.
Sun's going down. You got this Halloween bullshit, man. You know?
Back in Psalm 64, verse 4. That they may shoot in secret at the perfect.
Right. If I can add, that's all of these things is just so that they can get at you Israelites. All all right? So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. That's why the whole system is designed against you. Go ahead.
That's right. God. It says that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not.
Yeah, because they don't fear the Most High. You know, the scriptures say, "He that touches you, touches the apple of my eye," man. You know, we the apple of the Most High eye, and they don't care what they do to us. You don't think it's gonna be a recompense for that? It's gonna be a payback for that, man. You see?
What we call the other ones, the degenerate plant. Yeah, a lot of you niggas are becoming that degenerate plant, though, man. You're supposed to be honored and well renowned. Watch this guy. Yeah, hey man, the Lord of food, man.
Just one example.
For example, what I just said. You from Louisiana? You from Louisiana? Where you from? Where you from?
From New Hampshire.
All right, whatever. Keep talking, brother.
Whatever.
Yeah, keep talking.
That don't matter.
He looks like a Louisiana Edomite to me, man.
My dog's from Louisiana.
Yeah, look, get a picture. The Lord don't lie, brother. Head to toe. Get him. Come up slow. From the feet, get the boots. Come up slow. Look at them fingers, man.
I live in a fucking church right
Yeah.
now.
Told you, man. The Louisiana white man look like he slept on the car all his life and got dragged by that bitch. That's how they look. They the lords of the low, man. They the lords of the low. But he like he could be Irish a little bit though.
He fucked up like an Irishman.
You Irish? Hey, my man, you Irish?
Italian and Irish and British.
Oh, he.
What's your by who? Your father?
Italian.
Hey, by your father, or your
His
grandfather?
dad's Italian.
His dad?
My
Yeah,
dad's 100% Italian.
Yeah, you. Hey,
Sicilian. That sounds like
Jay. Any motherfucker drinking a twisted tea on a Saturday, he finished, man. That's the same comparison to a Four Loko, man.
That's right.
Well, I'm sorry to interrupt.
Nah, you
What's
good.
going on?
You
What's
good,
going on
man.
here? What is this?
Get ready for the kingdom, brother.
you're gonna be
What-
better
what
off
is
there.
that?
Better
What-
off
what
there.
are you doing? Like, are you saying the world's gonna end or something?
This world.
This world, this
What do you
age.
mean?
You know,
Break
this
it
age.
for me, 'cause
This
the-
government.
The government and the world?
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah. Everyone needs
Keep going,
fucking
brother.
guns
Keep going.
immediately.
That's
Everyone
twisted
gets
tea
straps.
talking.
Yeah,
You better be ready to fucking fight for your life.
It's the book of Lamentations,
I don't need
chapter
a
3,
fucking book
verse
to
64.
shit.
Render unto them a recompense, O Lord, according to the work of their hands.
You shaking like somebody I know. You shaking.
Give them sorrow of heart that curse unto them. Persecute and destroy them in anger from under the heavens of the Lord. Hey, and like the brother was alluding to, man, they got a powerful recompense, all right, which is going to start off with these nuclear missiles, and Yahushua going to clean it up with them chariots, man, okay? And it's suiting to the wickedness that they did to the Lord's apple of his eye, the apple of the Lord's eye, man. You got it out.
Right. God, this is the book of Job, chapter 5, verse 12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise.
Right, because you're gonna fail miserably. All right, at your plan. All right, your NWO of total control. All right, that was told from David Rockefeller. All right, when he spilled the beans to Aaron Russo. All right, Nick Rockefeller, Salaki. You know, and he spilled the beans to Aaron Russo, who was it Alex Jones? You know, and he said total control. Yeah, total control. You're gonna fail. You see, it's gonna be a great demise for you. All right, the Lord is gonna disappoint the devices of your crafty work, your handwork, man. You know, everything that you're trying to accomplish in this so-called society that's going for your NWO. Yeah, you might get a good part of it done, but ultimately it's gonna all fail. All right, why? Because you got something?
It goes right into just what you said. This is Isaiah 14. I'm going to read 11 to 13. Thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vials. The worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north.
Right, because this white man, so-called white man, according to the scriptures, who we know as Esau Edom, all right, he is exalting himself above the Most High, man. Con. And what is it, the latter part?
It also says, O Lucifer, which means light bringer, what they call it, the Illuminati, the Illuminator.
His daddy came back.
How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God.
And that's why you're going to fail at your NWO. Because you want to be like the Most High, where the Lord going to make an example out of you. All right? Of how not to be. You got it.
Yeah. This goes right into what the brother said. This is Job chapter 5, verse 12. All right? I'm going to start at 12. It says, he disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise.
Their hands not going to perform the enterprise. That's a spirit that has to come out again, man.
Okay.
The Lord going to disappoint that, you know? That's, you know, as far as, you know, being in His truth, being awakened to your true nationality as a so-called Israelite, you know, being a part of the hopefully elect or to be the elect, we know that He going to fail miserably, man. That this thing is it's not far off, and once it all happens, we're nigh or nearer to the kingdom.
Right.
See?
But I want to say this, because their enterprise is what? The plans of their new world order. That's right. And their new world order been into play, into motion since what? The times of who? The times of that guy by the name of Adam Weishaupt. Adam Weishaupt was the founder. He was the main pillar into what? Pushing that new world order, man. They've been trying to do it since the beginning. Right. Rich going back to the time of Babel. They've been trying to do that, man. Right? But the time of Adam Weishaupt, he was a what? He was a well-known Mason. Right? Freemason at that. And they did what? They wanted to set in place the new world order. That's why all your presidents, all your elected officials, they're all under the banner of what? Freemasonry. Right? The white ones are under what? The banner of Scottish Rite, Yorkshire, and these goddamn the so-called blacks, you under what we know as the Chris Hall Mason. All right? But you all have the same agenda. All right? You want to rule. All right? You want to rule under Satan. All right? Because even that guy Adam Pike, under his book called Morals and Dogma, he said all Freemasonry is witchcraft, man. All right? And that's what a lot of you, these government officials, these judges, these give me the celebrities, son. These goddamn so-called celebrities, these celebrities, which they call the lesser luminaries, they're what? They're Freemasons, man. Shaq, all right? Huh? LeBron James, Jay-Z, Beyonce, they all Eastern stars and Masons, man. And they were set in place to deceive you. All right? Yeah. That's why they put up them different symbols and signs to let the elites know I'm still down with the program. Keep sending me my money. Right? It don't matter who they are, even these so-called athletes, they're all on the same banner. The so-called white man or the devil has a receipt for him, man. Okay? It don't matter who they is.
Which is why you saw when Kanye West, when he trying to get out of his box, man.
He can't get out.
What happened? What, 400 billion overnight just vanished, disappeared. Because it's a certain code of conduct that you got to follow once you sign up for the program with these people, man.
Even with the Masons, that's why they got that ritual with the what they call a little thing. They scrape up the you scrape in masonry. You scrape up the mortar. Some mortar. Especially that's why they cut the finger with the spatula, symbolizing blood, like blood. Only way you get out is your blood be shed, man. Look, hey, check them out, man. Get that. Because that's the time we in, man. All right? This is Rome all over again.
Little Caesar.
You know, Little Caesar's pieces and all that shit, man. Yeah. Go ahead, Ronnie.
All right, so this Job 20 verse 22.
Look, goodness.
In the fullness of his sufficiency,
Goodness.
he shall be straight. He shall be in straight.
Going to that word straits, it's a position of difficulty. In the fullness of his sufficiency, when he's trying to accomplish his NWO, all right, when he's trying to get everybody chipped, all right, there's gonna be people bucking up against the system, all right, that's gonna be cast in the FEMA camps, prison camps, all right, people that's gonna be getting put down, all right, heads and guillotines, heads gonna be rolling on the street. It's gonna be a difficult position, all right, for the so-called white man to accomplish his NWO. Go ahead.
So every hand of the wicked shall come upon him.
Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. It's talking about the working class. All right, when you go into that word wicked, you see?
You know, read it again. See where you at? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, that goes into two also in the times of the destruction of all these nations. Different nations gonna be against the devil, man. Right? In the mindset of taking it down. Right? Because when he thinking about feeling his belly, the Most High is going to pull the rug from under his ass, man. All right? All these nations are going to simply turn against this goddamn devil too, man. All of them that's in league with him are going to turn against him. Bring it out real fast.
It's Job chapter 20, verse 23. Starting 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him.
All the hand of the wicked gonna come up against him, man. Alluding to those other nations too. They consider being the wicked. They're wicked too, man. All of them that was allies and friends with him, even his whore's mother is gonna turn against his whore, man. Right? They're not gonna be with this bitch, man. They're gonna actually all get in and taking his whore down. Go ahead.
When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
Meaning what? Pulling the skirt up on this devil. When they're trying to fulfill this new world order, when they're trying to actually chip everyone and really get down and dirty with these concentration camps and shit, the Lord gonna come back and destroy this whore, man. You know? But all of you that get down, all of you that get down with this whore, alluding to Revelation the 14th chapter, taking the chip, getting down with the image of the beast, all right? You're gonna be destroyed, man.
I got that.
That's what's gonna go in. That's how it's gonna go down, man. This bitch gonna get off for a minute. It's gonna be martial law, chipping, all that shit gonna be going on, man.
Everything John saw.
Yeah, everything John saw. The bitch about to fill his belly, and the Most High is gonna snatch the rug from under this devil, man. He's gonna send back what we know as Yahweh shot, man. The man himself. All right, it's gonna take this goddamn devil down. And many of you other kings of the earth. The Kim Jong-un, Vladimir Putin. You guys are going the fuck down, man. Right along with big ankles right here. You niggas are going down, man.
Special shackles.
Yeah, special shackles. Special head shackles for that nigga, man. I'm tired of these niggas. I can get that. All you fat niggas on the bike, man. Nigga go get a motorbike. Nigga go get fat and get on a motorbike, man. You supposed to be fit. You supposed to be like a sidewalk cracking motherfucker on a motorbike. You gotta get all fat and arms small with chest big, man. You know? Yeah, but the so-called white man going down, man. Right along with two nations. Right? The Most High, you've been reading, the Most High gonna pull the skirt in front of you fucking devils, man.
Right.
Rug, I mean to say the rug in front of you devils, man. And that's what you've been hoping and wishing to fulfill a new world like the brother went into. Nick Rockefeller Aaron Russo asked him, what is the end goal? He said, what? The end goal is to chip everyone, man. Total control. And to what? Just like in Georgia, the Georgia Guidestone, to maintain humanity under 500 million, man. That means it's 8 billion people on the planet Earth. That's a lot of killing they're going to be doing, man. And look, turn the camera around. These are the dead bodies they're going to be having, man, right here. Niggas in the cars and walking in wheelchairs, man. Fuck. How do you gotta go? A lot of you gotta go, man. All right, go ahead. Yeah, man.
This is Revelation 11 and 15. I'll read 14 because this is the times we in.
Yeah.
The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. World War III. And the seventh angel sounded, and there were great voices in heaven saying, the kingdoms of this world are become the kingdoms of our Lord and of his Hamashiach, and he shall reign forever and ever.
Right, so there is going to have a new world order happening on Earth, right? There is going to be what we know is a real Illuminati. It's going to happen on Earth, but it's going to be through Yahweh Shai, man. It's going to bring in the new world order. The world order of what? Righteousness, man. All right? Reigning supreme in the monarchy under the Israelites, man. All right? Supreme. We don't have the true supremacy ruled under the laws and the commandments of the Most High. It's going to be no more fucking refineries, chemtrails, GMOs, concrete, pills, all right? Vaccines and shit. It's not gonna be that no more, man. Yeah, I said that, chemtrails,
GMOs.
Yeah, I said that too. It's not gonna be that no more, man.
Sodomites walking freely.
Sodomites, shaving. You gonna rock a beard, man. Every man gonna have a beard on his goddamn face.
Nice beard, too.
Yeah, a nice Aaron beard too. Women gonna be in fucking order, man. You're not gonna come out here double cheeked up, double breasted up out here, man. Bucket naked, halfway bucket naked. You're not gonna come out here like that, man. In the kingdom. You're gonna be in order, under the guidance of your man, all right? All right? That's what we want, man, huh?
They're gonna love them.
And you're gonna love to have yourself. Right?
That Becky just said, do y'all smell sage?
Yeah.
Probably a damn witch.
Oh, have mercy. They were saying that. He was screwed, man.
No, the 1/3 multitude, they all gonna be in the truth or no? They're gonna be like regular.
What you mean? What you
They
mean?
gonna know about this truth? The 1/3. I know they're elected.
About now?
I know there's elected. There's a 1/3.
1/3 are the elect. Like the elect, the 1/3 is in America, but they're a part of the elect. Like, so
You got. Go ahead.
So everyone that's going to be saved in Israel is of the elect, but that whole 1/3, 2/3 thing is just in America. Yeah, like 1/3 of Jakes in America are going to be of the elect and be saved, while the 2/3.
Well, I'm gonna say this too. Even because what you gotta understand too. You got the 1/3. That consists of the women and children, friends of the prophets, brothers, mothers, aunts, those that men that believe. You got some brothers, mothers, uncles, and children that believe, man. All right? You got friends, a guy that's done right by you. He don't scoff. He don't come up against you. The Lord might have mercy on him, man.
Like he a Jacob.
Yeah, he's an Israelite. He's a Jake. He's not naturally in the truth. The Lord might pardon him. He might come out here and he do right by you. This verse say your mother don't truly believe, whatever, but she's locked in when it comes to this, as far as you, and she don't come up against you with it. Lord might look out for. Then you got I think it's Timothy's mother and aunt. They call them the elect women. Find that for me. I think it's Timothy 1. 2 Timothy 1. You got certain children. You know, those are the large multitude of women and children and Israelites that's going to be saved too, man.
Found it.
Right along with the elect. The elect is the ones that are going to get pretty much like
It's 2 John 1.
It's John.
2 John 1, verse 1. The elders, unto the elect lady and her children, whom I love in the truth. And not I only, but also all they that have known the truth.
Yeah,
that's plain.
It's plain.
Women and children that love the truth.
Yeah, you have that. You got brothers, children that 3 or 4 that say they're not necessarily in the truth, but they're in the truth in heart, in mind. Because the thing about it, it's like back then with Titus. You know, it was a thing about being circumcised. No, with Titus.
I know it was Timothy too. Paul had to circumcise him because the Jews were making an issue about it.
Yeah, I think it's another thing with Titus too, but like back then it was a thing about being physically circumcised on your rod. But what's the best thing now to be circumcised in heart? Right? To have your mind circumcised from what? The filth or the access of the world. To have the what? The mindset on your Habasham shot. Right? Same thing for the multitude. Right? Of the 1/3. Their minds, you know, they're not necessarily, like I say, quote unquote, in the truth. They don't do what we do. But they're also what? They're around the truth. They believe in somewhat a way. Right? And the Lord's gonna look out for them. Even, like I say, even some guys that help out, the Lord tell you about the helps, man. The Lord tell you about the guys that are giving the prophet water. They help out.
But them was heathens though, right?
No.
Israelites. It's only Israelites that can be of the elect, the 1/3. And also too, during Jacob's trouble, say you run into somebody and preach them of the word, that could convert them. That could be their time to be wake up. It's during JT when all hell's breaking loose. You could run across them and tell them about the word, and then they wake up, and that's their time to wake up.
Yeah, you're gonna have certain men that come in at the last moment. In the last minute, you're gonna have Israelites waking up. Because at the end of the day, that's why you gotta go and read about the parable of the penny. Right? The parable of the penny it's basically alluding to the penny representing the kingdom of heaven. And you have workers that were complaining about how can these guys come in at the very last moment and still receive what we received.
We did all this work, they just came in
At the last moment. You got it? Yeah, go ahead.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 20, verse 1. I'll start at verse 2. It says, and when he had agreed with the laborers for a penny a day, he sent them into his vineyard.
This is representing the vineyard. We the laborers. Men have been in the truth. X amount of, it don't even matter. You could be like the apostles for almost 35, 40 plus years. They represent the men that have been in the vineyard, which is this truth, teaching, preaching the word. Go ahead.
I'm gonna jump to 9.
We all agree to the penny. The penny right here represents the kingdom of heaven. That's the fight. That's the goal. Receiving the crowns of receiving the actual crown to get, as we know, the truth to the kingdom. Man, go ahead.
It's verse 8. I'm jumped to 8. It says, so when even was come, the Lord of the vineyard said unto his steward,
which is Yahweh Shai. He's the Lord. Yahweh Shai is the Lord of the vineyard. Go ahead. Read.
It says, call the laborers and give them their hire, beginning from the last unto the first.
Giving unto the last of the first, which we all come in this truth in a synchronized order of Yahweh Shai's order, how he wanted to come in. Every man in his order. So, and you give me that too. Find that for me too.
they're gonna be order in the kingdom. They're gonna be like hierarchy in the kingdom, right?
Of course, yeah.
So like a wicked nigga that's on this side, like a puff daddy, gonna be in a lower standard.
Give me Daniel chapter 12. So that one.
He gonna be a lower Israelite than one of y'all, one of us.
Yeah. Because the minute you see out here preaching on how it's about way, Lord will, if we are the elect, we're gonna be like the ruling class, like the elite bankers. We're gonna be like them. We're gonna be the elites of the kingdom of heaven. It's gonna be a hierarchy, an order. Go ahead.
This gospel according to St. Matthew, chapter 5, verse 18. For verily I say unto you, I'm going to skip to 19. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them shall be called the great in the kingdom of heaven.
Right.
It's an order. That's talking about Israelites. Israelites that are wicked niggas, they're going to be low level in the kingdom. They're going to be above the heathen, above the heathen elect. 144,000 are going to be the ruling class.
The ruling class.
I got that order one for you.
You get the one in Daniel?
All right.
Bring it, give me one in Daniel real fast. Hey,
Is there a parade going on right now?
yeah.
Yeah, about to.
Yeah, but get that real fast.
Pay attention. It's Daniel chapter 12, verse 1. It says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, was standing for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never there was since there was a nation to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book.
Everyone that is found should be written in the book. That's of the elect and the 1/3. All right? Go ahead.
And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life.
Read that again.
And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall
That
awake.
died. All right, they actually died. They're going to do what? Those same people that's going to die over here as the 2/3 or whatever, they're going to wake up in the kingdom of heaven, all right, being reborn in the kingdom of heaven. Go ahead.
Some to everlasting life,
Some to everlasting life, all right. Go ahead.
and some to shame and everlasting contempt.
The Lord some into shame and everlasting contempt, because they're gonna feel low. They're gonna feel less than because of what they've done over here. It was a sodomite, it was Puff Daddy, it was a degenerate scumbag over here, and the Lord's gonna reveal who they was, what they was doing, man. And it's gonna, like the verse is gonna be a hierarchy. It's gonna be a hierarchy in the kingdom, man. Everything has a hierarchy. Yeah, everything has an order to it.
A minute ago, you said they're gonna be the 1/3 and the elect. You made a differentiation.
The 1/3 are the elect.
Yeah, but he said the 1/3 and the elect.
Sometimes the elect is all over the world. 1/3 is in Babylon.
That's specifically in America.
Oh,
That's that terminology. 1/3, 2/3 is only in
I
America.
got it right here. This is Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith Yahweh, all the land. Let's talk about this land right here. In all the land, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the 1/3 shall be left therein. 1/3. That's talking about in Babylon the Great. It's going to be Israelites when you read Isaiah 11. All the different islands, all the different places we're scattered, there's going to be a huge multitude.
You got brothers over.
Yeah, you gotta understand. They're gonna be Israelites. They're gonna be Israelites saved in remote islands that don't even know about or keep, particularly the laws and commandments of the Most High. They just naturally do what's right, or naturally do. They know that I can't sleep with a man. They know that they do things just accordingly, naturally. The Lord gonna deliver them. I'm talking about people just in with no internet. No hardly no lights. The Lord gonna deliver some of them, man. But they just naturally live after the laws and commandments. They know naturally what to do. You know?
It's Isaiah 49.
And I'm gonna say this too. A lot of the elect men, a lot of their wives gonna come from those different places, man. The Lord gonna give us pure virgins.
That's right.
You know?
This is Isaiah 49 and 22. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, I will lift up my hand to the Gentiles and set up my standard to the people, and they shall bring thy sons in their arms, and thy daughters shall be carried upon their shoulders. So It's not talking about America. Obviously, America's going to be wiped off the face of the earth. There's other places where we're scattered. The heathen are actually going to bring our children to Jerusalem. So the heathen are going to serve us all over. Like the question you asked a while back, if Israel is going to multiply so much, are we going to run out of heathen? No, the heathen are going to multiply too.
But then as we grow as a nation, we as a nation, we're going to overpopulate the earth. That's what the Lord said, in my house are many men. So the Lord's going to allow us and give us access to other planets, man. We're going to populate them.
To relieve pressure from so many jakes on planet Earth, because the heathens are going to stay on Earth. They ain't. This is the end all be all for them. Right. But Jake is, like Buzz Lightyear said, to infinity and beyond.
Let that nigga go by this, man. This nigga country and drunk as fuck.
And bowlegged.
You got something?
Yeah,
You got something?
backing up that hierarchy that the
Go to him. Go to him. Go to him.
It's Luke 6 and Luke chapter 6 and verse 23. Rejoice ye in that day and leap for joy. Behold, your reward is great in heaven. It's talking about the elect.
Israel,
Right?
the elect.
It says,
The one
for in the manner did their fathers unto the prophets. Now, this the point. It says, but woe unto you that are rich, for ye receive your consolation. So on this side, they receive the benefits, right, of Babylon and great. They care not, they wag their hand at the truth. Okay, so they won't have the same, they won't have the same reward as the elect in the kingdom, which is showing you that there will be a ranking. Going back to that Daniel 12. Y'all brothers got it.
The laws of the Lord, Israelites gonna make Warren Buffett look like a welfare case, man. The Lord's Israelite. Seriously.
all gonna be balling.
We all gonna be rich and balling, brother. We all gonna be up here. That's why you gotta go check out something. I tell you, brother, all the time. Go look at something called The White Man's Burden.
I seen that movie. John Travolta and yeah.
And that's how it's gonna be. You know, that's how it's gonna pretty much be.
Man, look at this shit here.
Yeah, I know.
Beetlejuice.
Long as they Lord will, they keep pushing up the block, man. Like I said, I'm not for a nigga that look like bootleg Rick Ross. You know his ass, he's gonna get his ass whooped, man. Go ahead, brother. Start at the point.
This is second
Start
Ezra,
at 12.
chapter 13, verse 12. It says, afterward I saw the same man come down from the mountain and called unto him another peaceable multitude.
And this is after the destruction. This is after Yahweh Shai gets busy on earth, man. Right? Because what the brother said, after the destruction, you're going to have nations bringing the sons and daughters of Israel on their shoulders, on their backs, back to the land. Like it goes into Jeremiah, it said that the nations of the Gentiles will bring us the forces of the Gentiles. Meaning the gold, their silver, all our ancient artifacts, their daughters, they're gonna do that. Even other Israelites, they're gonna bring them back to our homeland, right from around the world. Go ahead.
It says that there came much people unto him, whereof some were glad, some were sorry. Some of them were bound, and others some brought of them that were offered.
Yeah. So you're gonna have a combination of things going on. When all the smoke clears, you're gonna have Israelites rejoicing of the presence of the Lord coming back, being brought back to the land, and you're gonna have men that's gonna be bound. You gotta lock in, brother. You're gonna have Israelites that's gonna be actually bound. Well, not Israelites, you're gonna have nations that's gonna be bound, put in slavery, man. It's gonna be a lot of things going on. Continuous employment, Israelites being brought back. All right? All right, because like I say too, I'm gonna say this too. When we come down out the chariots, after the Lord delivers the elect, all right, and receiving the spiritual powers, at that time you're gonna have nations like China and Russia believing that they're gonna be the next world power. We want to go take that, kick their asses, man. We want to actually go and take the world bankers, the world elites. They're gonna try to go hide in bunkers. In these different spaces, we're gonna go get them out of them holes, man, and bring them and put them in as the first fruits of slavery, man. That's gonna literally happen.
They're gonna be the elect of slavery.
Yeah, that's gonna happen, man.
I got that Jeremiah too.
That's why, like I said, you like that. Like that's why the Lord has kept these guys around so long, man. Them motherfuckers old as hell. And when that time, these devils when all hell breaks loose, they gonna get the fuck out of here. The space stations, underground cities, these underground cities under the water, they gonna try to get the hell out of the way. The Lord gonna give us those powers to go seek them out and take these devils out, man. And Lord will, we don't admit, I can't wait, man. You know the rush, the drilling and rush you're gonna get to slap them cold chains on them fucking devils, man. Pull them out. Hey, I want them motherfuckers to look like Saddam Hussein when they came and got him out that fucking hole. He was looking raggedy. He had them big ass eyes, man, dirty. You know, I want to do that, man. Get one of them devils, you know, they get in the movie, grab a devil by the fucking collar, you pick him up, you look at him, we gonna have those moments, man.
Yeah, we gonna be like 8 feet tall and shit.
Knock on the fuck, you know how they do on the movie, they knock on the goddamn door, boom, boom, boom. And one of them devils might put their eyes to the hole. Boom! You gonna see a goddamn Hebrew boot knocking the steel door down, man. Snatch them devils up. So you devils, you can hide all you want, but you can't run from this judgment, man. So you've been a fugitive from the beginning of the times, all right, since the time of Cain, man. As a vagabond, as a fugitive. We're in the time of judgment's finna come down on you devils, man. You finally gonna get caught. Guess what? You're gonna get caught red-handed, man. Right? Go ahead, up. Bring it up. You got the other one I told you to find?
Jeremiah.
Where's the one I told you to do? Okay, come. You got it, right? Yeah, bring it up.
This is Amos 9, verse 2. Though they dig into hell, then shall my hand take them.
And what's the hell? Them having different bunkers. All right, some of them turning ancient silos into bunkers, man. They can trying to hide from the destruction. I'm talking about 20 miles deep in the ground, man. All right, doomsday vaults and shit. Where?
Though they climb up to heaven, then shall my hand.
What's that talking about? Though they climb up to heaven. These devils have space stations. U.S. International Space Station they have in the heavens, circling the globe. They bring supplies and food up there for what? For the elite bankers, man. In hopes when all hell breaks loose, they're going to get the hell out the way, man. Go ahead.
Thence will I bring them down.
This will I bring them down. All right? We're gonna literally go get these devils, man. Go ahead, huh?
And though they hide themselves in the top of Carmel, I will search and take them out thence.
Yeah, he gonna do what?
I will search and take them out thence.
I will search and take them out thence, man. These devils got mountainside regions where they can fly a plane. The mountain do this. The mountain open up, they can fly a fucking plane inside the mountain, man. Yeah, like that fucking devil, Jeffrey Epstein. He had the island. They said this devil had a fucking submarine that could come and just port up in that bitch, man. It was more than one goddamn island this devil had, man. These motherfuckers got money. The Lord gave them the fatness of the earth. These devils got all type of shit out here, man. Like that shit you see, y'all brothers ever seen 2012, the movie? That fucking boat? How they got the watch shit that can tell them, oh, hey, time to go? They never got that shit. They show you what they got through movies and black magic, man.
Greenland.
Yeah.
When certain people got phone calls and others didn't, like certain government officials, architects, and different men of renown of the world, they got phone calls.
Yeah.
To get the hell up. Hey, meet at this place because this could be the last track.
Yeah. And guess what? You black ass niggas like to LeBron James, all right? Dwayne Wade, pink lip ass, you not on that list, nigga. You gonna stay your black ass over here to feel the fire, man. Yeah, that nigga too, man. You give a fuck how much supply you send to Israel over there, hoping that they pretty please let me be on the goddamn boat. Let me be on the ship now, nigga. You gonna stay down here? You just a boxing nigga to them, man. A lesser lumen, huh? Yeah, Lil Wayne, you ain't no fucking teeth, ain't making it, nigga. Okay, bring it on, brother. You got some more in there. You niggas ain't gonna make it. You're not gonna make that trip, man. Nicki Minaj, Sexy Red, you and your brown booty hole ain't gonna make it, bitch. Okay? This is what it is. All right? Melvin the Stallion, you niggas ain't gonna make it, man. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You know they hide themselves in the top of Carmel. I will search and take them out thence.
He said, then I will serve and take you. And which the most, what you gonna get into? Go ahead.
And though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, thence will I command the serpent, and he shall bite them.
Yeah, the Lord gonna sick Leviathan on a lot of you motherfuckers, man. Keep going.
Verse 4, and though they go into captivity before their enemies, thence will I command the sword, and it shall slay them. And I will set mine eyes upon them for the evil and not for good.
Keep going.
Right. And the Lord, power of hosts, is he that...
The one that said, real quick, the one that said, if you go into heaven, thou art there.
I got that one.
Yeah, that, the Most High be talking this shit on them, man.
Got it. Yeah, I got it.
Why the fuck can you hide from me, man? Go ahead, bring it out, brother.
This is Psalms 139, verse 7. Whither shall I go from thy spirit? Or whither shall I flee from thy presence?
And this is you, Esau. Where can you go from the Most High, man? Give a damn where you call yourself hiding after you done all your goddamn dirt. Where can you go? Go ahead, brother, read.
Verse 8. If I ascend up into heaven, thou art there.
The Most High, nigga, you going to where the Ancient of Days dwell at, man, in the heavens. All right? Go ahead.
If I make my bed in hell, behold, thou art there.
If you go down, deep down in the ground, in a goddamn silo or bunker, the Most High is there. You might have Hellboy down there punching in your face with the Most High. Come on, bullshit, but hey, the Most High is there. Go ahead.
If I take the wings of the morning and dwell in the uttermost parts of the sea.
Thou art there, man. The Most High is there. That's why his name is what it is, man. Yahweh. All right, the Most High. All right, Yahweh. He is, man. He exists. I'm talking about he's everywhere at all times. He stands outside of what we know as time, space, and matter, man. That's why, hey, man, the Most High, you gotta give a credit to the Most High, man. Okay? Go ahead, brother. Y'all was sit on that? Go ahead.
It's the book of Job, chapter 20, verse 6. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens.
Man. Come on. Come on, man. God damn. This nigga was in the parade, brother. Go ahead. This shit is wild.
It's Job chapter 20, verse 6.
Somebody get off it.
Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach into the clouds,
yeah,
yet he shall perish forever like his own dust.
And we can't wait till that day, man. When the fucking so-called white man's perish like his own shit, man. Like we always bring that down. It's like when you take a number 2, all right? Some Jake watch the magazines. Some Jake just sit there and grunt and do all that shit, man. You know? Things come out looking like that nigga. You know? Shit just come out looking like him.
Pants around, no ankles.
You do your thing, and you clean yourself up, you you hit that fucking lever. And what happens? You make that noise and shit gone forever, man. That's how you devils are gonna go forever. You gonna be wiped the goddamn way. Go ahead, man. Yeah.
They
Hey, you got the right shit on, man. The fugitive. You know? Right shit on. Get her ass a ticket too. They should get a goddamn ticket, man. The black woman. The goddamn black woman in the talking hair hat. It's time to go. All right, we're gonna get this shit and get the fuck on out of here. This is about to be the time of freakism. You don't know what these elites about to do. Something might go off in this bitch, man. Time to go. Go ahead, brother.
It says, they which have seen him shall say, where is he?
They was just seen in that time when the so-called white man is vanished off the goddamn earth, because we're going to get rid of the cancer of the earth, man. Like your boy said over there in City Hall, New Orleans. What he said? That nigga said, this is time.
I'm coming to the conclusion.
Come to the conclusion that
All white people gotta die.
all white people must be eradicated off the planet earth.
And he said it so calm, like
Yeah.
it's the only solution.
And he was right, man. It's the truth. The cancer of the earth must go. All right? And we're going to do that. We're going to extract the cancer part of the earth. All right? By making them go away. Come on, man. Go ahead.
It says, he shall fly away as a dream and shall not be found.
You're going to fly away as a dream. It should not be found. You know when you have one of them crucial dreams, you wake up and instantly your black ass can't remember what happened. But it was fired in the motherfucker, though. That's how this stuff gonna go. You're gonna go out quick, too, man. That 1,000 years. Hey, from day one again, we're gonna be meditating on that 1,000 years. And when it be year 999, boy, we gonna have a day. I ain't going to sleep that goddamn day, man. Going into the 1,000 day. I ain't going to goddamn sleep. I'm gonna put some of the biggest Hebrew shoes on and kick in your ass. You know? In that Obadiah fire we gonna have for your ass, man. We get rid of the cancer of the goddamn earth, man. This nigga got fucking homosexual levitating the goddamn wrong in the goddamn way, man. It's because of you. We're being ruled by a bunch of goddamn sodomites, man. Freaks. Yeah, pedophiles and shit, man. Dog lovers. You know, go ahead, brother.
Real quick, this is Sirach chapter 10, verse 10. The physician cut off a long disease, and he that is today king, tomorrow shall die.
Yeah, and that's you. You king that fucking day, man. You're ruling in wickedness today, but tomorrow your ass is gonna die. We talking about tomorrow. Right? We talking about 2nd Ezra, the 6th chapter in the 7th verse. Going into the 7th verse, man. When that hill held the hand held the hill of Esau. That day, man. The days of Dagon is over with, man. Right. This shit here. This fucking Dagon happened. You know? Go ahead, brother. We gotta get the hell up. Go ahead. That's it? All right, so man, we hope this particular camp was edifying to the point, man. As we always do, we're gonna give all praises, glory, and honor to Double honors once again to the elder apostles of GMS. Peace and blessings, salutations once again to the hopeful elect. Until next time, I'm gonna say, Abba, 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 Abba.